Hey, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Matt Brickman. Wanted to get you the latest on the severe weather that's been moving through the tri-state tonight. Still a couple of active severe thunderstorm warnings. We're not completely done yet, but we're nearly there. Monmouth and Ocean County still under severe thunderstorm warnings, well, for another 15 minutes until 8:15. So they're kind of what we call kind of borderline severe thunderstorm warnings for something to be considered a severe warned storm. You need gusts over 58 miles an hour, and these are up to 60 miles an hour, so just barely over that threshold there. We have seen some pretty decent sized hail as these storms have moved through over the last hour, but now that hail size is decreasing down to about an inch in diameter, which if it's crashing into your windshield does not seem insignificant to you, but smaller than the $half size hail we saw just a couple hours ago, and still the possibility of a tornado. But this shows us that that storm is weakening, and considerably so. That was the rotation that you're looking at there, and it really doesn't look like much right now, but right around Millstone you can see a little bit of that green, and I'll point it out here for you, kind of this area right here around Millstone. Well, it's not pointing for me, but that's where we were seeing that rotation earlier. Now that storm's kind of fallen apart, looking a little bit more ragged, and we're not expecting any sort of re-strengthening there as it moves closer to the coastline. Now, still plenty of lightning embedded in that by Howell and south of Holmdel. I'll give you even a little bit of a closer look. You can see some more of the communities that are still affected by these at least heavy rain producing storms moving into Neptune, Manasquan. You're going to get this soon down towards Brick. You've got some pretty heavy rain starting to pick up there. And then, yeah, not under severe thunderstorm warning in Toms River, but you are in line for these storms to arrive soon down towards Manchester as well. Roosevelt City, Pine Lake Park, moving up towards Lakewood, and then farther north towards Ocean and Wall, Jerseyville and Earl. So still a few spots left to see these heavy rain producing thunderstorms, and we have seen quite a few problems because of that heavy rain already today. Numerous reports of flash flooding. That one you can see up in Rutherford had cars stuck under a railroad trestle. Over in West Caldwell, there was street flooding over Bloomfield Road and Passaic Avenue. Cars were flooded and people stuck. We've seen this time and time again so far this month with these big rain producing thunderstorms that lead to flash flooding, and still folks are either stuck driving one direction or think that their car can get through the standing water, maybe thinking it's not as deep as it looks. Never want to try to drive through standing water. There's no telling how deep it is, so turn around, try to find a different way to get to where you're going. I know we're all busy, but you don't want to lose your car, and you don't want something worse to happen than that. We have seen some pretty scary pictures coming out of the Philadelphia area tonight. Near Neshaminy Mall in Bensalem Township. Maybe you've seen some of these pictures or videos already. It looks like the tornado warned storm went through that area. There was a debris signature that we saw tracking it here, and looking at some of those photos and videos from the area. A pretty dramatic and damaging storm raced through that area a little bit earlier this evening. We've also still got a couple of active flash flood warnings. They've been allowed to expire in Warren County and in Fairfield County, still active in Essex County until 8:45. That tells us the water hasn't really receded all the way just yet. And you can see them back towards Trenton, parts of Middlesex, Monmouth County, still under flash flood warnings as well, as that heavy rain continues to push through the area. And when I say heavy rain, we're not talking about an inch or two. Look at that bullseye there. The yellow tells you between 2 and 3 inches of rain. The orange is 3 to 4 inches of rain, and you can see the just dot of red, over 5 inches of rain in parts of New Jersey out of that line of storms that was producing the tornado warnings as it rolled through. We're just still getting updates right now. Ocean County. All right, here we go again. A new tornado warning for Ocean County. Just give me a second so I can pull that up here for you. was looking like the storms were weakening, but nope, not quite done just yet. Here it is. There's the new tornado warning just coming in right now for Ocean County until 8:30. I'm going to go ahead and pause this here and give you a live look at the rotation. Okay, so here it is. It's this area right here. Anytime you see kind of that bright green and the red close to one another, that gives us an indication of rotation. Just hop out of that. And that's when we can see those tornado warnings come up. But it's right here, south of Collier's Mill. I'm going to go ahead and put this in rotation so you can kind of see some of the movement. See if we can pick out that twist on that velocity map. Not seeing a whole lot of rotation yet, but there you go. Okay. That right there is our tornado signature, and it makes sense to me why that tornado warning has been issued. We can go ahead and check some of those brighter colors and get an idea how strong winds are blowing. So 50 miles an hour in one direction, 40 miles an hour in the other direction. So that's what's creating that twist. Those winds moving in opposite directions away from the radar site. But I'll give you a little bit of a wider look at that storm there. So there's the active tornado warning for Ocean until 8:30. Excuse me, I'm just going to swing over here so you can see some of the spots that are, some of the cities that are in line to see those storms. Let's see how fast this guy's moving. Heading east at 25 miles an hour right now. This is a tornado warned storm located over Woodruff, New Jersey, which is about 13 miles west of Toms River, moving east at 25 miles an hour. So what I'm going to do here for you is I'm going to take this tracking tool and drag it down for the next, let's call it 25 minutes, and that'll give us an idea on some of the towns that are in line to see those storms. So right now, 8:06 by 8:09, next 3 minutes, this should be right around Legler. By 8:14, down towards Lakehurst. By 8:21, by Pine Lake Park. Edgemere Estates closer to 8:22. Banbury Estates by 8:26. And Rivercrest Manor by 8:29. So rolling down through Ocean County with that new tornado warning still active until 8:30 tonight. See if I can move any of this stuff here for you. And we still have those active flash flood warnings as well. But there you go. Yeah, that's looking pretty clear now. You can start to see some of the twist coming in with that storm. Get you right close. Yeah. Let's check those winds one more time here, because it looks like they're getting stronger. Yep, 64 miles an hour in one direction, 64 miles an hour in the other direction. So that is a very fast moving rotation right now. That storm is getting stronger, and we've got that tornado warning to go until 8:30 tonight. Let's jump out one more time just to give you some context for what we're looking at, where we are. Severe thunderstorm warning looks like that was also extended until 9 o'clock. That's what you're seeing there in yellow, that yellow box. Oh, my goodness, they just keep coming. Yeah, that's that same storm. The alerts that you're hearing in the background, radar confirmed tornado in Ocean County. So they're confirming, the National Weather Service is confirming that tornado in Ocean County right now. This is right around Woodruff, New Jersey, which is 11 miles west of Toms River and moving east at 25 miles an hour. You might have noticed there on our screen how that box switched from red to kind of that purple. That is our sign of confirmation here, and the National Weather Service saying they are able to confirm that from this radar picture. This is what they're seeing here, and I'm just curious if we can see if there's any a debris signature. So bear with me just while we check this here real quick. We'll switch to something called the correlation coefficient, which shows us kind of debris in the air, and yeah, you can see it there, just starting to pop up. It's small, But this area, that's what we're looking at. That's our debris signature. I'll roll it back here. You can start to see that kick up just within the last couple of minutes here. So that's 8 o'clock. There's nothing. By 8:03, 8:04, there you go, 8:05, starting to see some debris kicking up. So that's our sign that the tornado has touched down. Wow. And this is that one right by Woodruff, New Jersey, continuing to get stronger now. So I just want to, this is a tornado on the ground moving through Ocean County. And I just want to take a second here again to remind the communities that are in line of this storm to get to a safe space now. When there's a tornado in your area, you need to head to the lowest level of your home or your building. You want to get away from windows. Oftentimes, if you've got a bathroom toward the interior of your house, that can work really well. No windows, more walls between you and the outside. That's what you want in situations like this. Mobile homes are not safe when we've got tornadoes rolling in. If you can get out of those and get to a more stable structure, now is the time to do that. If you are in Ocean County around these storms, again, just to the north and west of Toms River, but headed that way, or you've got family that's in the area, now is the time to call them and let them know that there is a tornado headed their way. This is not a watch, this is a warning and a confirmed tornado right around Woodruff, New Jersey. I'm going to go ahead and pause this and go ahead and show you the communities affected here one more time. This one's moving east, as I said, at 25 miles an hour. So I just want to make sure that all these numbers are correct. We'll drag that down. This is for the next 20 minutes or so. This will give you an idea where this is headed. So again, Lakehurst, within the next couple of minutes, you need to be in your safe space now. Pine Lake Park within the next 9 to 10 minutes. This one will be on top of you towards Edgemere Estates by 8:20, 8:25. In Banbury Estates on towards Lake Riviera, towards Manitou Park by 8:30, and then on towards Brookside Heights as that storm is on its way out. But there it is right now, that tornado warning down in Ocean County until 8:30 tonight. Monmouth and Ocean County under a severe thunderstorm warning until 9 o'clock tonight. Janice Huff and I are here keeping an eye on those storms for you. We will we'll continue to break in here online or on TV if necessary as well. For now, thanks for checking in on the web and stay safe.